Good morning to day 191. Currently standing in bedroom 3. Seems a bit weird that walls are now starting to go up. This bedroom itself is going to end up having one of the only ones with a 3-foot window. All goes as 2 foot. Step through the wall into the hallway, through the magical wall into the wardrobe, into bedroom 4. And then you can actually walk from bedroom 4 into the ensuite of bedroom 4. That seems strange, seeing walls going up, which is good. We've had a few issues with pipe work and conduit matching up. I'll show you what walls we're going with. It's like a 4-inch channel, but with some of the actual pipe work where it's moved, we've actually go 6-inch channel because, for instance, these two are very close to the front look, for instance, and then you've got these ones over here that are reasonably central. So whether they were put in wrong or whether in the build they got moved or whatever, I don't know, but we've gone 6-inch channel to try and make sure we can leave them where they are and still have them within the cavity of the wall. Does mean you're going to lose a couple of inches of the bathroom. I think they've kept it on the line, if I remember rightly. I don't think they have a choice because obviously this is pretty much where the staircase opening is going to be, so they've had to put it there. But yeah, anyway, so as you can see, look, we're looking through this way, everything's sort of coming together. So this will be a doorway here into the main bedroom. This is then going into the hallway. We've got instant access straight into the kitchen and living room. Entrance into bedroom 2, he says. I think that might be a linen cupboard. I think. One of them's a linen cupboard. I can't remember which one it is. I think this is like a linen cupboard here. That will be the wardrobe that will go in here. We need to measure that. And this will be the doorway into the room itself. This is the bathroom. This is another entrance into another bedroom. Then you've got the entrance into what is going to be the laundry room. Then you've got the pantry, etc. So yeah, it's quite nice seeing it come together. It's starting to take a little bit of shape. Monday the windows go in to seal all these wind and dust, and we can get everything swept out and start making it a little bit more straightforward and livable. That's the plan anyway. The one thing I do need to do is now look at the actual size of the rooms and just ensure, this being a linen cupboard, that definitely is an 8 foot in between them. We've asked the wardrobes to be 8 foot, so we might need to either lose the linen cupboard, change the depth of the linen cupboard, or change the size of the wardrobe. Okay, we're at 2 o'clock. The guys have actually finished off the window frames. That's one thing they did do today. So the frames are now done on the insides. They were going to shoot off again, I don't know why, but they managed to stay and finish them off, which is good. Hopefully the windows will go in there Monday and they'll look absolutely amazing. To take you in as to what's going on today, there's been a few changes. Quick show you what's going on. The guys are doing again, they turned up late. They didn't turn up yesterday. Meant to be finished today, so that's not going to happen. It's a 4-day job. Plumbers just turned up as well, finally. Woodwork is coming out here. Final parts coming out the main hallway. In here we've got the ceiling going up very quickly. Rooms are pretty much all done in here. Okay, so pretty much every room, like I showed you yesterday, is done. And we've even now finished off the bedroom, so I'll take you down to here. I've swept out in here so it looks a little bit cleaner. An idea what you'll be coming through here. So this little stairwell, we'll have a stairway in here, bathroom, bedroom. Armory, the bricklayer, is actually doing this for me. So I'm unfortunately, I explained, I've balls up on the windows, so we're now having to increase these columns to 24-inch, same as the ones over there as well. So we're gonna have to do that on this one as well. This one's going to have to be now 24-inch. Such a shame as well, because there were lovely big openings, and now we're going to be losing a foot. But anyway, it's got to be done. As you can see, jacks are nearly gone. Taken all the jacks out in here today. Really should keep them up for a little bit longer, but they're meant to be picked up, so I don't know when that's going to happen, but the jacks are ready to go. we've obviously sorted out over here all the jacks into order. So we've got the ones that are going for one company, one going from another. These guys are boxing up the infinity edge, so we can pull that. That is then the swimming pool ready for the pool man, if he ever gets in touch. Need to answer any phone calls, so he either doesn't want the job or he's busy or both. Ricky is round the other side finishing the scratch coat on this building. The guys that meant to be white coating here today unfortunately couldn't do that. Apparently they had a couple of people not turn up again, so they knew it would be a big job and they wouldn't be able to do it themselves. So they're going to be doing it tomorrow now. That's why they finished the window frames and then they disappeared. So let's go around and have a look at what the front of the building looks like after the white yesterday. Let's have a quick look. Always good to put loads of formwork right at the bottom of the staircase. Jesus Christ. Not a clue. Daniel's doing the edge.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a quick look at this. This is what the white is currently looking like on the front of the building, so it's 10 times better. And it should go whiter, hopefully. That's the plan. Although I didn't see them put in as much lime in as I thought they would have put in. But anyway, and then what we'll do with this, we'll actually get this painted a grey. I want a contrasting colour. I would say that needs to be painted, and that needs to be white as well around here. Yeah, I'd say that needs to be white, and that needs to be grey, so we'll have to look at that. But anyway, it looks 10 times better, I think you'll all agree. So we've got to do the columns next. So again, they could have done the columns today, but they don't think. Ricky and two labourers around here, having quite an easy day. There's some Sniffy, he's on a proper go slow. Go slow Sniffy. That's what I call him now, go slow Sniffy. He's normally a grafter. And I don't know how the guys are getting on the well, but I'm going to go over and have a quick look in a minute, see what we got down there. In here, what we did, still got to take the jacks down. We've got a lot of them down, but in here now, we've got the base pretty much ready to put the tanks down. So the tanks are ready to go in here. The mains water then's got to be run just in that corner there. So you see the actual mains coming through the building there. That runs all the way through the patio edge, all the way over into the basement, and the mains water will come in through the side here. So it comes along the side of the building, comes into here, runs along that wall, connects up straight away and goes straight through into the house, and that's how the mains will come in. Prior to doing that, it will come in, so there'll be two tanks down there, two 450-gallon tanks. That will be filled up with the mains, and then there'll be a pump in here that will pump straight through. So if we ever have any loss of water on the island, then we've still got water, and that's the plan. Down here, still a little bit damp, but it's 10 times better than it has been. So we need to get all the screws off the wall. We need to get these bracketed up properly rather than sitting on bits of 2x4. And we need to run the water in and get this finished off. So, but prior to that, we need to get all the jacks out. And this all needs to be stacked up properly. So this is in at the moment just purely because we know that it's wet sometimes and it just keeps it out. So we'll board that back up again tonight, just keep the rain and the conditions out. The roof itself in here looks pretty good, not really seeing any major problems. A little bit of honeycombing where they haven't vibrated properly, but you know, when I filmed it you could see they weren't vibrating that much. Over here is pretty awful. So ready mix, you should use different contractors if you think they're good. Other than that, we're now waiting for the white guys to come back to do this, white mortar boys. George has now turned up finally to put this in. I'm not too sure how he thinks he's going to go through there. Good luck with that. Why don't you get the ladder over here? So I was just trying to ring him all day today saying that the ceiling's going in. If you don't hurry up, you're not going to get the pipe through. So he finally turns up at 2 o'clock and then wonders why he's got a problem. And then this has got to go all the way through out there. So that is That's the breathing tube that's going to go through the wall for the extractor, which the extractor will be about here, hob will be about here, extractor above, and then it's obviously got to go through the wall all the way through to the other side. I think they might struggle to get that above the actual conduit that's going to go in the wall, but that's their problem, not mine. Well, obviously the length of the pipe is obviously the issue. Tyson was late from lunch today. And that's a little beam, the little unboxing they're doing there, that's the beam above the door. So I'm going to build a temporary door for now. A big door that will go in there, made out of ply. And then we'll get a door made in the new year. So we have to get door spot on here as well. This is standard, quite a wide door, but standard height. So is this one. We've got to find a bit of glass to be made to go into here. Because my window's not going to be coming until February, so we're going to need to find some form of perspex or glass to go into a frame, as we are in here. And we're also going to have to put some form of temporary roof on here, because this roof forms part of the garage, and obviously we're not going to be ready to do the garage. So until we actually get the roof of the garage done, there'll be no roof on the toilet, and the toilet is obviously part of the house. So yeah, other than that, obviously all the rooms are now in. Start seeing shape coming. Windows are going in Monday, so I'm getting the guys to take all the formwork out there down now, so there's no need for any of that. We need to get the main drainage sorted out, and we need to start putting ply sheets on, so that's going to start happening very quickly. So yeah, not a great deal of time to be doing that's for sure. Yeah, so the day's moving. On swimmingly. I've got to go and get some materials now, then we're coming back and we'll see what happens the rest of the day. Okay, so 4 o'clock, most of the people have gone, so forgive the wind. It's had a bit of a sweep through in here, but the things we have done today is taken all the formwork out. Not a great job up here on the ceiling from Ready Mix. That is where they just not vibrated very well. But anyway, other than that, it's reasonably okay through here. There's a couple of like honeycomb patches again. But again, you can hear that wind coming through. That's what, it's like a northerly sort of windy element coming through. So this is where the front door is going to end up being. It's about here. So the front door will be here. I'm trying to go for big. I'll put a temporary one in there for now, but that's the one coming out. That's got to stay because that's where the beam is going out to the garage. And I've got to come up with a temporary fixture for here for now. Because we're not going to get that delivered until probably mid-end of January. And here we're going to put a standard door frame in, and we'll probably box that one up for now until we're ready to get the roof done and leave that open. Then entrance into the house. A lot cleaner in here today. I've swept all the way through. Got the labourers to take the untreated wood over there, although they have taken some of the treated, so I need to get that back. We've got this ready for the guys because apparently tomorrow they are going to be white coating, because that's one thing we didn't do today. I don't know what happened, but apparently more people didn't turn up again, so they weren't skilled up enough to do it, as in labour-wise. But as you can see on the roof, the internal plaster and boards have flown through, which is awesome. They've done both sides. As in both sides of the house here. So their trunking and everything is all in, waiting for the electrician to run their stuff through and drop through, and then they're literally boarding straight away. That will take no time. Armory, the mason, is extended the column for me. So obviously I told you about the door frames. We're ballsed up a little bit there. So this is now taken out about 8.5 inches either side, and then we've got to rod this one and probably coat that by about 1 inch. That will then give that same sample. So yeah, obviously patio is a lot emptier. As you can see, the jacks are gone. So what else? Let me take you through the other side. Window frames have been finished off in all rooms. Again, I've swept through all the way here as well, so it actually looks a little bit cleaner. I doubt that will last. But again, all the inner door frames are all done now, so we'll let them go off, and tomorrow they'll be taken. I call them beads, but they call them rods. The rods will be taken out, or remeasure, and then Monday, the windows are going in. So as you can see, every one of them's done. It's waiting for the white mortar to go off. We'll remove the beads. And once the beads are taken out, windows can go in Monday. We've got the guys to start taking down the outside, so we don't need that anymore. So that's all been taken down. They'll finish that off later on tomorrow. Well, they'll have to obviously sweep out all that. That's a stupid idea. Emptying all the crap from above straight into the troughs. Not ideal. As you can see now, showed you earlier on, we'll have some lights put up there. We've got to decide what we're going to do with the lights, because obviously 12-foot ceilings above the staircase. I was going to put 2 spots there, but obviously trying to change a light bulb above a staircase is a nightmare, so we're going to have to rethink that. Yeah, not ideal. So that's going to be the bathroom. This is the main bedroom. Yes. So he's got 5 courses on this column as well, so I have to do both columns, this column and the one over here as well. So that's then done. They're going to be scratch coated up until the inner frame up to here. So it'll be white plastered all the way around to here, and then where the window frame's going to be, it will be obviously just grey mortar. And then so we do have to take that one out as well. Onto the patio itself. The guys finished off boxing the external infinity edge. That can be poured with concrete tomorrow. All the bores and all the actual concrete with lots of waterproof. Our jacks were all sorted out, but none of them were picked up. We contacted the company, they're okay with that. I wish if I'd known that though, I'd have left them in for another day or two. The annex, people call it the cottage. The annex is pretty much sorted out. Still a bit to do in here. Hang on. In here, got the tank in here, and we've got the wood obviously all in here as well. See you soon. One of the guys going. So we've got most of the plywood in here, got most of the wood in here, including the big meaty boys. They'll all go into there eventually. So the task tomorrow is to get all of that out, get the tank downstairs. I don't know if they've got the pump yet, but get most of the pipe work in. They were doing some of that today. I don't know if they managed to do it. They were trying to bust through to find out where the actual pipe was. I don't think they got round to doing that. But these jacks will have to be taken out tomorrow. I'll take my ladder because that'll go walkies. The guys did turn up to do the weld today, did about 4 hours and then gone, so I don't know what they've done. Fingers crossed they've got a good day's work in, but knowing them they didn't. That's going to take a minimum 4 days extra. So that's really going to hold us up, unfortunately. I've got a guy coming with a like telescopic handle, we call it lodal. We call it like a telescopic high-ab. It's what the big long arm on it, so he's going to go into the container, pick up the windows. So Monday we've got that turning up, and he's going to get the windows up onto here, so we can start installing the big doors. They're going to go up onto the patio. At the same time, he drives everything, so I'm going to ask him whether he can hire a bobcat, and I'm going to get all of this leveled, get the whole thing done. So get him here for a couple of days, get all the mud from next door over, get the whole thing levelled, and then we can get stuck into the footings of the garage. That's the one thing we've got to do, which we've been putting off. Material, not getting any material. The company I'm using seems to promise the earth and never deliver. So I'm going to contact them a little bit later on and find out what the hell's going on. We were meant to have sand earlier, didn't get any. Meant to have had our marl, didn't get any. Delivered, so I'm going to have to give them a call in a minute. So apart from that, the last of the guys leaving.
Tomorrow.
See you in the morning, boys.
Tomorrow.
Thanks for today. And obviously we're going to clear all that up and get all that sorted as well, and then get this pipe work. We're going to get that completely excavated out all the way along here, and we've got to get that pipe connected all the way along, and then that way, apart from the well, our main sewage system is connected and that can't come bloody soon enough, because that feels like it's been going on forever, as you've all seen and watched. But as you can see, it's got lovely light coming through here. That sun coming through there is gorgeous. Big opening is gorgeous. Front of the doors here gorgeous. So yeah, it's got some good feeling in here with regards to light. So I can't wait for it to be finished, that's for sure.